Muy buenas monstruitos, seguimos con Guild Wars 2, Mundo Viviente, cuarta temporada. Nos toca entrar en el episodio 5 de la historia, que se llama Todo o Nada, y empezamos con el apartado que se llama Vástago y campeón, así que parece que promete bastante, ya que tenemos que fortalecer a nuestra pequeñita Vástago de Glint, ¿no? A nuestra pequeñita Aurene, para poder derrotar a su abuelo, el dragón anciano de cristal Kralkatorrik, que la está liando pardísima. Así que vamos a ir al capitulito, darle continuar con la historia, que no sé por qué no se me continúa de forma automática, pero bueno, y empezamos.
Caithe, it's me. Any word from Aurene?
No, not yet. But don't worry. Sometimes she goes off alone when she feels troubled. Always has. Always comes back. I do have an update on our conversation at Gun's Refuge, though. I'm following up on the dwarves.
Still convinced they know something about Glint's legacy?
More than ever. I came to ask Ogden in person, but it seems the Priory isn't keen on a known thief roaming their halls.
Well, you seem fairly rehabilitated. Maybe they'll feel better if you show up with a chaperone.
Pues se ha mencionado al Priorato, vamos a tener que ir al Paso del Ornar, que es donde está, y me está fallando la ruedita del ratón, así que tengo que ir a patita, bueno, a mano, con el... Menos mal que tenemos lo del zoom en el minimapa, perdón, en el mapa del juego. ¿Qué minimapa? Si el minimapa está fuera de la pantalla grande. En fin, que me voy por las ramas. No, es que ya, bueno, yo creo que ya os he informado desde hace meses que el ratón me va más o menos y me está aguantando de puro milagro. Así que si ven que hace cosas raras, no se extrañen, es que es normal.
Commander, a moment. Before we go in, there's something I need to say. All that time I spent guarding the egg, watching over Aurene as a hatchling in Taria.
You raised her.
But then she had you, and it felt like she didn't need me anymore. So I stepped away.
Caithe.
No, let me say this. What's coming is dangerous. Aurene is terrified. I can feel it. She's going to need us. Both of us.
Then it's a good thing we're both here. Come on, let's go have that talk with Ogden.
That's all 3 signs. I'm due for a visit.
Ogden, it's good to...
About time you showed up. We're going to Thunderhead Keep.
We are?
To Glint's Dragon's Blood Forge. How else are we going to kill Kralkatorrik?
A new dragon's blood spear.
You lost the first one?
Not now. For Aurene to destroy the Crystal Dragon, Scion and Champion must first prove themselves. There's an extension of Glint's lair protected in the mists. A refuge for her Scion. From there, you can enter her trials.
Oh, good. More trials. Why didn't you mention any of this before?
We were waiting for the signs. Glint's egg hatching, the Lich's death. And the sands of Glint's hourglass have begun to glow. Her Scion's already in the refuge. Go to Aurene, complete the trials. I'll get the word out and meet you at Thunderhead Keep with the Pact.
Brent, I call upon your power.
Are those Glint's remains?
Aurene, we haven't thought much about all this from your perspective, have we? This legacy killed your mother, killed your brother, and that vision of it killing you. But I know one thing for certain. Glint would never tell you to do this if there was no hope.
You're not alone. We'll all be with you. This isn't only on your shoulders. Well, if you're both ready... I'll wait for you.
Welcome, Scion and Champion. If you're here, the final confrontation with Kralkatorrik is imminent. Hope can be powerful, but also dangerous. You must prove that you can strike as one. A better world is waiting to be born. My followers and I developed the resonance crystals that made possible the dragon's blood spear. Creating the crystals, forging the spear. These acts required the channeling of powerful magic. You will see, Scion, that absorbing magic comes naturally. But the power, its temptations, they exact a price. Champion. This magic is powerful and dangerous. Share the burden so she can absorb it. Many uses, Scion. By choosing to share it and heal wounds, you strengthen your bond with mortals. Remember that bond. As the power grows, so will the dangers. Still, and more dangerous. Well done. When elder dragons gorge on magic with abandon, the world falls out of balance. We have no choice but to act. To use power responsibly is to know when and how to share it, and when not to use it at all. Now, continue to the next trial. Magic must be captured and stored before it can be used to your advantage. The crystal before you will absorb magic released by branded creatures. Good. Now you shall see how this captured magic can be put to use. Kralkatorrik and his minions share a common resonance. This strength can also be a weakness. With the right resonance, crystal can not only be broken, but molded, shaped.
Okay, Aurene, let's charge these crystals. I know what to do.
Focus on your link with the Scion. Channel her power, and together you can direct the crystal's magic. You see how we forged a weapon capable of piercing Kralkatorrik's armor. The Dragon's Blood Spear. Experience for yourself the power of the Dragon's Blood Spear.
Yeah, that'll do.
Use this knowledge in the battle ahead. Forge weapons and strike your enemies. Now, proceed to the final trial. Kralkatorrik's strength is absolute, his will inexorable. In him you will meet your greatest fears. Summon courage.
Aurene, wait! We need to work together!
You fear what Kralkatorrik might make of you, champion. You fear for her survival and the world's. Help one another. Find courage together.
Aurene, don't be afraid. I'm right here with you. Aurene, and it never will be.
Your worst fears made manifest. Remember, work together, fight together, and triumph together. Now, I have a gift of understanding for each of you. Scion, my beloved child, there are things about Ascension that can only be expressed between dragons. Champion, come forward and learn how this long journey began. With you, champion, I share my true legacy and Kralkatorrik's greatest secret. He foresaw the possibility of a world at peace. A world without strife between dragons and mortals. A world without him. It terrified him. He demanded I help prevent it from coming to pass. But where he saw doom, I saw a gift to the world. I believe in this future, this fragile, powerful hope. But what my daughter must do will seem impossible to her. You must carry that hope for her. Now, leave this place. I will open the way to Thunderhead Keep. Use the Dragon's Blood Forge, arm your allies for the battle of their lives, and face the Crystal Dragon.
De verdad que la guarida de Glint me parece hermosa. Y mirad a Aurene ahí en medio, todo cristalizado, todo... ¡Buah! ¡Qué espectáculo! ¡Qué espectáculo de imagen, de verdad! Saco una captura de pantalla de esto, perdón, y seguimos. Para el Facebook. A ver, ahí. Ahí está. Venga, seguimos con la historia, perdón.
I knew you'd have your hands full, but I didn't think it would take 2 days.
2 days? It felt like a fraction of that.
Aurene, you feel different.
I think we both are. We passed the trials. Ready as we'll ever be.
Then let's go. They're waiting for us at Thunderhead Keep. There's our way out.
Terminamos el apartado de Vástago y campeona. En mi caso, sé campeón si sois hombres. Y entramos al siguiente, que es Sangre de Dragón, que yo creo que lo vamos a hacer solamente estos dos apartados en esta parte 1 y haremos el resto de la historia obviamente en el vídeo que viene, que será la parte 2. Vale, a ver dónde tenemos que ir. Mapita nuevo, ojo. Picos del Trueno, es verdad que estaba en el Splashard. Está justo encima de las tierras altas del desierto. O sea que esto sigue siendo Elona y está justo debajo de Tiria Central, al lado de montañas. Vale, o sea que la forja estaba aquí en medio. ¡Qué guapo! Bueno, pues nada, vamos a seguir con la historia, pero es que no sé, me gusta bastante este nuevo mapa. No lo he entrado todavía ahí de lleno a explorar, pero si es así estilo Paso de Lornar y todo, las partes nevadas, ¿no? Y montañosas estilo los Norn, me va a gustar, porque me gustan mucho ese tipo de mapas así, todos blanquitos, nevados, montañosos, boscosos. No sé, en fin, que me voy por las ramas. ¡Uy! Yo quería quedar aquí tope guay y acabo de meter la gamba de una manera increíble. No habéis visto nada.
I take it the trials went well.
Look at this place. Glint's secret forge under an ancient dwarven keep.
I've seen better.
Logan's here with the Pact. Same with Rox and the Omicron. Saida too. She gave us a ride after I filled her in. The whole crew's gearing up for Kralkatorrik.
Do I hear singing coming from the forge?
The Zephyrite Choir, an integral part of the forging process. My people built this place, but the Zephyrites in Exalted have cared for it since the days of Glint.
Hope everything still works. We've got an army to equip with Dragon's Blood weapons.
Speak to the Forge Master, Helena. She'll get you started.
champion. We've waited a long time for this.
Forge Master, heard you can arm us to fight an Elder Dragon.
Indeed. The Dragon's Blood Forge is ready, but we will need a special oil to quench the weapons, or they'll shatter. The dredge extracted on the ice floe to the southwest. I sent your friends to retrieve some, but they haven't returned.
I'll see if I can hurry them along.
Commander, want to know what the Priory knows? Robon's heading an archaeological dig from this location. I suspect he'll need help.
Commander, the oil baths are sealed with brand crystals. And even if they weren't, Varya here seems disinclined to share.
We lost half our people to the brand. Our rigs, too. And now you want what little oil we have left?
We want the same thing, Varya. One less Kralkatorrik in the world. I could crack the brand crystals off your vats and equipment. Would that make you feel a bit more generous?
It might.
Dragon! It's Aurene! She's on our side!
Thanks, Aurene, but we don't want Kralkatorrik's attention just yet. Maybe head back underground. Check on Timey for me.
Oh yes, by all means, check on Timey! Ugh.
Well, Varya, where do we stand?
You kept your word. I'll give you what we can spare. If your friends can get our rigs running again, there'll be more.
We'll make sure the oil gets to the Forge Master.
Commander, once you've got oil, we'll need a new weapon mold. Forge Master Helena says the old one cracked. She suggests we talk to the dwarves. Robon's around, but he's just ahead, so here's Ogden.
What do I... Hello?
Ogden, we need a new mold for casting the weapons. Any ideas?
There's Frodak's Steel Star. Never met him, but the Dragon's Blood Spear was his pride and joy. He'd know.
Sounds like just the dwarf. Where can I find him?
Well, he's dead. But that never stopped you before. Might be a clue in his tomb. Have a look, and take notes for me.
go!
Excuse me. Do you know where I can find the tomb of Frodak Steelstar?
You found it! What do you want?
I'm looking for a mold. Need to cast some weapons to kill Kralkatorrik.
Are you? What happened to the first spear we made? Oh, right. You broke it. Yeah, that's right. I know who you are. Word gets around. Ghosts gossip. Not a lot else to do in the mists. You know. You know.
I do. So can you help me?
I could if I could go in my own damn tomb. Not stand wavelengths in their trash place. I can hear you!
So you're saying there's another mold in there I can take?
You bet your dragon-killing boots. Here, take this plate. You'll need it to get inside. You're in for it now, pal! Plenty more handy stuff in these ruins, by the way. But plenty of locked gates, too. And some of the ghosts around here are real jerks. Always moving the damn plates around.
Good to know. All right. We have oil, and we have a mold.
Then you're ready to cast the first weapon. Bring the mold to the quenching pools. Good. The Zephyrite choir you hear will vibrate the crystal at the proper frequency. When you and the Scion release the crystal's resonance, the raw material will become malleable. Last time, we used a shard from Kralkatorrik's body. Now we shall use brand crystals from the dragon's minions.
Aurene, you're up. Same as in the trials.
Only a shape for now, and rough. But the promise of beauty is there. Almost done. Get ready to quench the weapon. Now, quench it in the pool. A fine look, worthy of Glint's forge.
Glad you approve. Now to try it out on the branded.
I'll have more waiting for you when you return.
Vale, muy chula la ballesta, todo lo que quieran, pero no voy a hacer el evento ahora. Vamos a concentrarnos en la misión. Ahí está, de usar las lanzas que acabamos de forjar.
Anyone seen Zafira?
Not since we got here. Tiny, you there?
No, you rest. What is it?
Gord? Is everything okay?
Everything's fine.
Well, we are seeing ghosts appear for no obvious reason. But they're not hostile, so technically, yes, strange, but fine.
Huh. Well, I tested the new spears. Not as powerful as the original, but they'll do if we make enough for everyone.
I'll check with the Forge Master and run the numbers.
We're on it.
Tengo que aprovechar de coger la vista antes de irnos de esta zona. Y con esto terminamos el apartado Sangre de Dragón y vamos con las floraciones de cristal, que lo vamos a dejar para el próximo vídeo, porque si no este se va a hacer demasiado largo y el otro se nos va a quedar a lo mejor demasiado corto. Así que nada, monstruitos, espero que os haya gustado cómo va la historia. La verdad que a mí me está pareciendo fantástica, me parece impresionante. Y bueno, y nada, nos vemos en el próximo vídeo. Como siempre, pórtense muy mal.